Hello and welcome to My Retired Life. Today I'm going to talk to you about 9 habits that most people usually get into that makes their life happy. And let's start with the first one. These are habits that I have adopted since I retired. The first one is get up with intention. That doesn't mean get up and run around. For me, it means getting up and having a coffee, letting the dogs out to pee, checking your emails, getting ready for the day, planning your day. But you don't do it in a rushed way, but you have intention, right? You get up, every morning you have a routine, generally. And for me, it's I get up, just like everybody else, go to the bathroom, and then get going to the office. We go to the office, and we put on a coffee, have a coffee, check our emails. My wife checks Facebook much more than I do. I go through comments. I go to my YouTube, take a quick peek at that, look at the news, you know, that type of thing. Create a pattern. We take the dogs, let the dogs out to go pee. But it's a slow process. And usually we have toast and coffee or cereal, or maybe porridge for breakfast. So just a light breakfast, but it's all intentional. Our day starts when the dogs come after we feed them and want to go for a walk. Our dogs come and they go for a nap after they have breakfast and they've been sleeping all night. How they could sleep that much, I wish I could, but I can't. I have got to learn to sleep longer than 6 hours in a night. I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. So the dogs, and then we go for a walk, which brings me up to point 2. That's where you actually go and stretch, go for a walk, get your body moving. Not fast. Maybe some people practice yoga or Tai Chi or go to the gym. Just get yourself going. So we usually take the dogs for a walk for about an hour and 15 minutes. Now, many people think that now it's probably about 9:30 or 10. I've wasted much of the day, and I haven't. I've been intentional, and I moved to the second point where you get some exercise. And then you already know what you're going to do from the day because the point 1, right? You intentionally figured out what you're going to do. You talk with your wife or your spouse, or if you're alone, just plan your day. So now it's 10:30. Now most people, some of the older people that get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, they don't realize they're doing this. They think that most of the day is done by 10:30. It's lunchtime. And a lot of old people do go to bed at 9 o'clock and get up at 5. But they still have the same routine, just different times. They'll get up at 5 and have a coffee and check the newspaper or the news or whatever. They do the same thing. I just do it. I get up at 7, generally because that's when the dogs get up, but that's when we usually get up. And I usually go to bed around midnight. And that's something I got to change. I got to go to bed around 11, get that extra hour. Anyway, I'm babbling. So now you've got, number 1 was, okay, you've got to get up with intention. Number 2, it was obviously stretching and walking, get a little bit of exercise, get your day going. Okay, now I got to go to my notes. And since I got older, my eyes have got better, so I don't need them for distance anymore, just for reading. So if you see me squinting, it's because I don't have my readers on. Number 3, throughout the day, learn things and be curious. It keeps your mind active. For me, when I'm out walking the dogs, I'm looking everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and seeing something maybe in the yards around that I might like to do to my yard, or just unique things that you see. I've seen old classic cars out on driveways. So you take the time and be inquisitive to them. And I've gone over to the people that have owned those cars and talked to them about it. It's kind of cool. If you're not careful, you might learn something about old cars, in this case. But be inquisitive. Always learn something. Find something that stimulates your mind, right? You got to stimulate that mind as well as exercise. And I stimulate my mind as I walk. Problem is, at the end of the day, I don't know how to shut my mind off. If anybody knows a good technique, let me know. Okay, number 4 out of 9. Let's see. Connect deeply with people. Now, in my last video, or one of my last videos that did really well, I got lots of comments about not sharing things. Well, if you made it to the 9-minute mark, I said who to share with. Close friends and family. You got to have that connection with some people. I have it with my wife. I have it with my family. I have it with a few close friends. That was a bug I swung at. Oh, I got something in my thong there. Okay, good. Got it. I've got close friends that I go for coffee with every Wednesday morning when I'm in Canada. And we share everything. Our rule is what happens at coffee stays at coffee, just like Vegas, right? It's a guy thing, a guy code. And I'm sure some of the women have the same thing. But anyway, that's one of the things that we do. I connect with these guys deeply. And I have another set of friends every Saturday morning, whether I'm in Arizona or in Canada, we have a video chat for about an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, depends how it goes. Or what their schedule is for that day, of course, right? Some people have to live, but we connect. But these are close friends. So the video that I said, don't share everything with, there was a point where you have to share some things. So connect with people. I'm not backpedaling, I'm saying that you have to have a few close friends and family members that you can connect deeply with, share everything with. But there are different levels of friendships. And if you'd like to see a video on that, like I have lots of acquaintances, I have a lot of good friends that I still meet and talk with. Do I share everything with them? No, not necessarily. They have the same interests in me at the golf course. They don't have to know about the other stuff. Anyway, I'm getting back to that other video. So connecting with somebody is number 4. And let's go to the notes. I'm glad I make notes because I could carry this in my head all the time. Give back. So number 5 is give back. Give back to the community. Hold a door open for an old lady going into the store. Those are things that give back. Carry a bag for her. Help out. We have a clubhouse that I'm always helping out at. Whether it's just cleaning up dishes or cooking a meal or whatever. Our clubhouse is kind of like a potluck thing. We get everybody in the community involved and we help each other out. There's one lady there that has Parkinson's. You can see her shaking. So when she's going up to get the food, sometimes it's difficult for her. Get up and help her out. Ask, hold her plate and get her to sit down. I've done that many times. And it's not that I'm looking for any kind of praise or anything. I get it on my own by just giving back. I have so much gratitude for giving them out. And I think I just gave away another point later on. But give back, help somebody out, teach somebody something, coach, mentor. Those are all things that you can do to give back. And it doesn't have to be every day, and it doesn't have to be a big thing. It just has to be something. Okay, number 6. Eventually, I know when you're retired, you've got all these plans, but eventually, you're not chasing busyness every day. You're not filling the calendar with every hour, every minute looked at what you got to do. Don't chase the busyness. Don't chase the appointments that, once you start chasing things and having to be busy all the time, it will get to you sooner or later. You'll go, oh my God, I can't keep this pace up. I need some me time. So don't chase busyness. Don't go think that you have to do everything and anything on one full day. The way my day goes, by 10:30 or so, then I go out and I do what I want to do, whether it's golfing, although that changes. Sometimes I go golfing in the morning and it changes the whole routine up. But for the most part, our routine is the same. Around 10:30 in the morning, we start going and doing our things. Kim might be going shopping for food. She might be going out just shopping, or she might be out doing her thing, and I might be out doing my thing. We're lucky, we have 2 cars down here. One that stays down here all the time. But the thing is, you getting out and you do, if we plan on one thing for a day and we do it well, like golf is 4 hours. So let's say I go golfing at noon. It'll take me till 4 o'clock, which is basically supper time, right? So you have to, don't chase busyness. It's not a good thing. It really isn't. After a while, you'll adopt a certain pattern or speed, if you will, to your life. Okay. Number 7. And I told you about gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. And I've said this in other videos, and I'll say it again in future videos, I'm sure. Be grateful for what you have. I'm grateful I've got a YouTube audience that watches my videos. I'm grateful if they didn't watch it and I just put it up because I accomplished something. I was grateful to finish that. Being grateful is a good thing. Don't be to the point where you're jealous of somebody else. Be grateful what you have, what you set up, what you developed, what you worked for, your retirement, your money. That's a video I'm going to make later. Your retirement, your money. Anyway, be grateful for that. I'm grateful when I get to go out for a walk every day. There's a lot of people in wheelchairs that can't. But I see them out with walkers and wheelchairs, so that's good. There's a lot of people that aren't grateful, and that's not good. It really isn't good. We just finished 7 with gratitude. So 8 is accepting your age. As you age, you begin to understand that you're getting older. And if you accept that, and you accept what your body is telling you, and any kind of pains or aches or doctor's appointments, that comes with aging. Aging is mandatory. Growing up isn't. Okay, so just accept that your body is telling you when you get older that, you're going to have some things that you're going to have to slow down a little bit. You might not go for a 10-mile run, but you might go for a 10-mile walk or a 5-mile walk, just a little bit slower. The thing is, when you accept that you're aging, and you will, eventually you'll say, God, I'm getting old. Do your best to fight to be young. Does that make sense? I think so. And number 9, and this is my favorite one of all. Number 9 is laugh often. The older you get, the more you laugh, the less it aches. As I was talking about aging. Laughter is truly the best medicine for a lot of things. The more you laugh, the more you enjoy life. Life is too short to be angry and disappointed, and disappointment goes back to gratefulness again. It really is the best medicine, laughter. Laughter is good for the soul. It's good for blood pressure, reducing it. It's good for healing. It's good for taking your mind off some problems, right? If you have laughter in you, in your system, and a sense of humor, you're not crabby all the time, you're not negative, you're generally a positive person. And as you age, you're going to accept laughter, especially old fart jokes, I call them. Old jokes, you've got to keep yourself smiling and happy. in retirement, and you will as you get older. You really will. It's something that, because I don't know if you don't give a damn as much or what the case may be, but you will laugh a lot more. And so those are the 9 things that most people will adopt for retirement as a habit. Believe it or not, they will. So other than that, you can check out this video over here, or this one over here. And I think we're going to call this one done.